Hey Algebra 1 kids, welcome to Algebra 1 Semester 1 with Dr. Callahan for week 7 Wednesday. I hope you guys had a good week. So go ahead and pause our video and answer the following 3 questions. All right, so as you guys know, on Wednesdays, you generally have, excuse me, assessment days. And so today you guys have an assessment as well. And your assessment looks like this. I will have this posted onto MS Team. And basically it is a review of everything that we talked about for this week in terms of domain, range, and whether it is a function or something. Now, just as a quick little review, so that way you guys know what this is, remember if it is a domain, a domain are all the possible x values, and they're also the first coordinate. So if you have a point here, x is always first. Range, on the other hand, is going to be your y value, and it's always the second coordinate. Now, whether something is a function or not, you have to ask yourself, if the x value does not repeat, then it's a function. I don't care if the y value repeats or not because it's not important, but as long as the x value does not repeat, it is a function. So let's go ahead and take a look at an example of this. Okay, so this is in an ordered pair form. And if you take a look at the x values here, does x repeat? Yes, it does. And because the two repeat, it is not a function. So that is the first type that you can see. Second type that you can see is a mapping where you have an x, y, and then you have arrows that goes from each of these out. And so in this case, this is not a function. And the reason being that is you see how the 2 is repeated. It's being split between the 5 and the 6. So your domain is 1, 2, 2, 3. And since the 2 repeat, it's not a function. Now, the third type that you generally will see is going to be with a graph. So this is my grid. Here is my graph. You want to use the vertical line test, which is VLT, vertical line test, and then you just simply draw a line going up and down, and you see how many times does it touch the graph. In this case, it's touching it on 3 different points on the same line, so it's saying x equals 2, x equals 2, x equals 2. So in this case, x does repeat, and it is not a function. So that's your little review, and so now let's go ahead and move on to your quiz itself. Here is your quiz. These are exactly the same quiz on the left side and right side, really. It's just split in half. You can kind of just ignore this part right here. Go ahead and do this on a separate piece of paper. So for questions number 1, 2, and 3, it's asking you to list the domain, the range, and tell me if it's a function. For number 4, 5, and 6, you have a table, and it's asking you to tell me what is the domain, range, and if it's a function. And lastly, for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, it's giving you a graph, and it's asking you to use the vertical line test to see if it is a function. Now, in order to turn this in, you have one of 2 ways. You can go ahead and upload this by taking a picture of your work and turn it into MS Team. Or your second option is you need to go ahead and bring it to me in class and turn it in. But regardless, you have it here. I'm also going to be uploading this as an assignment onto MS Team. So give me a second. I'm going to show you guys how to go about doing that. So what you can do right now is you can go ahead and start working on your quiz. While I upload this onto MS Team. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I'm gonna go about doing this. So I'm gonna open up my Teams option. Let's see if that will pop up. I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but if you can't, let me try this one more time. So new share, let's see. Oh, here we go. Now I have it here. Okay, so now you should be able to see MS Team. Go ahead and go on to your first period Algebra 1 class. Go to assignment. And then on here, I'm gonna go ahead and create your assignment. So week 7, Wednesday assessment on domain, range, and function. Show work, take picture, upload, and upload. And then you will have access to this quiz. Okay, so now you have the quiz here. It's uploading. I'm gonna click on done. Total is gonna be out of 10 points. And it is due 1 week from Wednesday. So for you guys, it will be on the following week after spring break, which is on the 11th, and assign. All right, so then you have access to that, and it will be posted onto your MS Team right here. Week 7, Wednesday, assessment, domain, range, and function. And then you click on that and then go ahead and turn it in. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.